know that a lot of foreign leaders, whenever they travel outside their continent or they pay a visit to any other countries, they always do not leave their fingerprint in that country which they visited. Take for instance, when the president of South Korea, Kim Jong-un, traveled to Russia, after the courtesy visit of Vladimir Putin, the bodyguards of Kim Jong-un used a liquid that is known as fingerprint eraser to wipe away all his fingerprints in the chair which he sat, even the car which he rode on. You will not beginning to wonder why world leaders are always erasing their fingerprint whenever they pay a visit to other nations. The other person which we have to look also is the president of Donald J. Trump. He also traveled to China for a visit with the president of China, Xi Jinping. After that concert visit, his bodyguard also, or his security apparatus, also erased all his fingerprints. I begin to wonder, why is Nigeria leaders always traveling outside to receive treatment in other people's country, whereas their own healthcare in their country they can't visit? They don't visit for their citizens, they don't visit for their self. You see them easily traveling to United Kingdom or France, which is his President Bola Ahmed Tinubu always travels to France to have his medical routine. When I compare these things, I begin to wonder, these other presidents are busy erasing their fingerprint whenever they pay a visit to any country. But our own presidents are going to various countries to receive treatment. My people, what is happening? Why is our own president not taking precautions? Why our own president not thinking the way these other world leaders are thinking? Why our own president not behaving the way these other presidents are behaving? Come to think of it, do you know the security risk that involved for a sitting president to travel to other countries to go and receive a medical treatment? Do you know? Do you know the implication? Do you know how other countries will rate our own country, Nigeria, that we are not fit, we are not able to govern ourselves? Any little thing we start traveling outside to receive medical treatment. If President Putin, President Kim Jong-un, and President Xi Jinping and President Trump can travel to any other country and erase their fingerprints, why won't Nigeria leaders do the same? But you will see them receiving medical treatment in this foreign land. I really cannot fathom. One of the reasons why world leaders don't leave their DNA or fingerprint is because for them not to be cloned, for them not to be replicated, for their DNA not to be taken to track their age status, for their data not to be stolen. If these foreign leaders are very conscious of their DNA, their fingerprints, not to be seen anywhere in the world, when Nigerian leaders take themselves to foreign land to go and receive health treatment. Do you remember the former president who was sick for more than 3 years, where there was a rumor going on around social media that he was cloned? This is one of the risks that involved when foreign leaders go outside the shores of their own country to go and receive health care. The question that you will ask yourself today: why has Nigerian leader not stopped going to foreign country receiving treatments, whereas they can build that same facility in their home country that will benefit them and benefit the country in general? I would want you to compare between President Donald J. Trump, between President Xi Jinping, between President Putin and President Kim Jong-un, that traveled outside their country for a bilateral agreement between their country and Russia or China, not leaving their fingerprints whenever they travel outside their country. And your own president in Nigeria that always travel to foreign land to receive treatment. Do you know the security risk that this can generate for Nigeria as a whole? Do you know what it takes, what it implies of how Nigeria is being seen in the international world, that Nigeria is not fit to govern themselves, that Nigeria is not a responsible country?